The House stands adjourned until 10 a.m. on Monday, July 7, 2025.
All right, well, there you have it. This bill is officially passed, a major moment for President Donald Trump in his second term in office, and a major moment, of course, for Republicans, and specifically House Speaker Mike Johnson. This was something that had a lot of detractors. A lot of folks said that you should not, in fact, this president should not have put all of this stuff into one bill. It would have made it too politically toxic. But Liz, tell us a little bit about how some of these holdout Republicans, I know you just spoke to one of them that had some pretty harsh words for the Freedom Caucus, who ultimately was causing the biggest stink, if you will, over the spending in this bill. Most of them ended up supporting it in the end. So talk to us a little bit about how some of these members got from a no to a yes.
We spoke just a few moments ago on the steps here with Congressman Van Orden. Again, that was the Republican from Wisconsin. And he was saying pretty much in blunt terms, Andrew, that he thinks that the House Freedom Caucus now has lost their influence. And that is a small conservative group here on the Hill, a few dozen members that are Republicans. And they have been financially worried about this bill for a long time now. I have been covering the Hill for a while, for 8 years or so, and there have been a number of bills that they have objected to over the years because of the increases to the debt and deficit. That was, again, what we were hearing from these members who were holdouts just yesterday. But a number of them had been meeting with President Trump. We know that a group was at the White House yesterday, and apparently they also were getting calls throughout the night from the president and the White House who were trying to coax them into supporting this bill. And frankly, Andrew, this, I think, shows how strong President Trump's grip is now in the Republican Party. In 2017, when he came into office and they passed that tax bill, it was a different kind of Republican Party than it is right now. He has a full grasp of these members, of their votes, frankly, and almost every single one of these members has now fallen in line, which is shown with the final vote that we got right there at the end. So, Andrew, I think that many of these House Freedom Caucus members realized that they were only delaying the inevitable, that Speaker Johnson and the White House were putting a ton of pressure on them to do this in time for that self-imposed July 4th deadline, which is now going to be just tomorrow.
Yeah, and I think it is fair to say that, yes, there is going to be a celebratory mood, no doubt, at the White House and where you are among Republicans on Capitol Hill. Wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of celebration tomorrow. We know the president will be in Iowa tonight with a victory lap